Welcome to On Deck. I'm Tyler Redden. I'm here with Mr. Phil Niekro, Hall of Famer.
Thank you, Tyler. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Now, Mr. Phil, I gotta ask you. Your claim to fame is that famous knuckleball. And
Oh, got one. Happen to have one.
can you show me the knuckleball real quick?
Pretty simple. At least the way I throw it. Some guys, most guys throw it this way. Put the ball back in here. Hands come around. And these two fingers come into the ball and stiff wrist it. No follow throw and just a little up and goes in the bat. I hope there's no rotation on. The ball comes in there and does a lot there. It doesn't never do the same thing twice.
Now, that pitch, how did you come across that pitch? Who showed you?
Oh, my father, when I was in grade school, taught it to me in the backyard, and I pitched 4 years of high school with it and went to a tryout camp and got signed because I was a 17-year-old
Nobody could hit it.
Well, they could hit it, but it's not doing right.
Now, somebody that has talked about this knuckleball, I got to bring him up. It was your catcher. He brought it up in his Hall of Fame speech, Mr. Bob Uecker.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? That is a character of the ball, the game. What is it like working with him?
Oh, he really turned my career around because when Paul Richards came over from Baltimore to Atlanta to be GM, he traded Gene Oliver from the Braves to the Phillies for Bob Uecker. Bob Uecker came down. He said, "I'm going to call that pitch in situations where other pitchers would catch it wouldn't call it. We'll lose a few and some will get by me." And that ERA led the league in ERA average. He led the league in fastball.
he talks about it. He says his quote is, "The best way to catch it is just to wait for it to start rolling and go pick it up."
Throw it back. Yeah, he's a good one.
What's it like listening to him, call baseball?
Well, he calls from Milwaukee. I've heard some games. He's a legend. He's like a Vince Scully. He's one of the best there is.
His comedy is just
a very dry sense of humor.
And it's hilarious. Now, you mentioned the backyard.
Yeah.
Now, when you were coming up, you had a brother that made the major leagues too.
Big brother, yeah. He threw a knuckleball. He won 221 games.
Y'all pitched against each other.
Yeah.
And I know in the backyard, y'all had that scenario going through your mind. When I'm in the major leagues, I'm going to pitch against you.
Yeah, we did 9 times. He won 5, I won 4.
What's it like facing your brother?
I wanted to beat him 1-0.
I don't even blame you.
He wanted to beat me 1-0. We were very close.
With all of your accomplishments, and there is life outside of baseball. Yeah. And right now we're at a Daryl Cheney United Way golf tournament for charity. What brings you back here every year?
Daryl Cheney.
Daryl Cheney.
I remember the first year, so I think I missed one up here. He does a great job.
Yes, he does.
What a great American that guy is. And he's done a great job up here and raised a lot of money. A lot of players come up here, and nice course, and it's always exciting to be up here. And anything Daryl Cheney is going to be a part of, I'm going to be a part of.
Absolutely. Well, I always finish with any former Brave with this right here. I want you to say whatever you would like to say of Braves country.
Hey, go Braves. They're playing well right now. Long way to go, and they got a young ball club. Pitching is good. They'll score some runs, and hopefully when this is all over, they'll be in the pennant drive.
I appreciate it.
Good to see you. Good luck to you.